So as you're working on your Flash file, you'll want to save often, but eventually you're going to need to save it in such a way that someone could actually view your animation even if they don't own Flash. Obviously, we've seen Flash animations in games out there on the internet, and people don't own Flash CS 5.5 or any of the others. So as you save your game, you'll notice that you have an FLA file. Right here, I have mine. I've called it Neato. In order to get this out into a form that people can see, I'm going to show you the most important part first, which is Publish Settings. You can also get to these by clicking in the Properties tab here on the Publish Settings button. So the defaults are to have a SWF, which is the file that people view on their browser, like Firefox or, heaven forbid, Internet Explorer, and an HTML wrapper. The HTML wrapper is basically just a little page that contains the SWF. So for the most part, for right now anyway, for this class, you can keep the settings as they are. But say you wanted also a still file, maybe of the first frame, you could select JPEG or PNG. You might find that you want to change some settings on something, maybe the audio down the road. But as I say, for the most part, you're just going to go ahead and have it set here. At this point, you can either go ahead and click OK, or you can just click Publish. If you aren't ready to publish yet, you click OK. Otherwise, you can click Publish. Before I do that, though, I want to show you right now, I just have the FLA file, which is our working file. Now I'm going to click Publish, and because the file is very small, it doesn't take that long. Now it has two files extra, the HTML file, the wrapper, and the SWF file. If I just double-click the SWF file, it brings it up in its own little window. I don't actually have any animations here, so it's not doing anything. Now if I double-click on the HTML file, it will open it in my browser of choice. Now we can see that it opens up in my browser. So when you go to turn in your items, I want you to get in the habit of publishing out these files. But when you turn this in the Dropbox, I actually want you to upload all three so that I can see that yes, you have published these out and they work. And then I also want to see the FLA file, which is your working file.